Angela, and I have a new resin that I'm trying. I was asked to try it, and this is called it's called Crafts Resin. You may have seen it online. You see, Craft Resin. And it is a 1-to-1 ratio. Anytime you see two bottles that look the same size, you know automatically it's a 1-to-1 ratio. If you see one smaller than the other, you know it's a 2-to-1 ratio, 3-to-1 ratio, 4-to-1 ratio. The description, everything's going to be in my description down below. So I'll put everything down below. It's excellent UV protection. No VOCs, non-toxic, low viscosity. I gotta see this because I like low viscosity. Bubble free, is non-flammable, odorless. Anyway, and it's FDA approved. It's food safe. Those are the first things that I'm looking for nowadays, because I like to do my coasters and I like them to come out really nice. I like that they send me gloves. And these bottles are cute. They're so little, but I love them. They sent me a stir stick. Very happy that they sent me a stir stick with it. And thank you note. Very nice thank you note. This is nice. It says hello at craft/resin.com. And yeah, so I'm gonna put my other glove on before I start with the resin. And I'm gonna start stirring the resin in my bottle, in this container that I have here. I have a few new containers. Like I said, every time my husband goes to buy something, you know, Lowe's or Home Depot, he gets me my containers. All right, guys, getting back to the measurements. It's an 18 by 18 MDF board, and the resin I'm going to use for this is going to be, it's supposed to be about 15 ounces. I'm going to use 16 ounces because I don't know if you know me, I like extra just in case I decide to do some coasters after. So I will have the coasters near me in case I have leftover that I could use on coasters. These coasters, after I wash them, I put them in a paper towel like this to make sure I keep all, you know, glitter or whatever away from it, because you don't want to make your coasters and have glitter all over the place, because it will come out on your coasters. So I put those on the side in case if I have leftover, I use it for the coasters. And here we go. I'm going to pour. So I'm going to pour B first. B is the one, the Hardener. So you would want to pour the B first. Oh, these are nice safety locks. So I'm going to pour 8 ounces. I measure by ounces. Other people may measure by volume. I like to measure by ounces. I mean, that's the way I've always done it from day one. That's the way I like to do it. And yeah, and then I'm gonna pour the resin. That was the Hardener. This is the resin. So I'm gonna pour, that was 8, so I'm gonna pour 8 and 8. That's 16 ounces. That's 1 pint of resin. That should be more than enough for this little canvas, which, like I said, is 18 inches. I like that it has a little covering top that you could put it back on besides the regular top. It kind of secures the resin so that way it does not get damaged. Then I'm going to stir with the little stick they sent me. Stir, 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 stir. You're supposed to stir for about 3 minutes. I try not to stir too fast because you could get bubbles when you stir with doing acrylic white. And all because I don't have, you know, it's kind of weird. I don't have a mask on and I don't smell a thing. This resin is good. Ooh, that is a big pleasure for me. to use a resin that's not smelly. That's the best. I love resin that don't smell. Yeah. What a funny sand. It's a weird sand looking, but it's the color of sand. It sure is. Maybe I need more resin in this little bit that I have here. I don't think I'm gonna have leftover color resin. It doesn't look that way. Maybe to even do a coaster. I doubt it very much. So I'm not wearing a mask only because I'm teaching you this one. This is a different one. And this sand is a sparkling sand because I see some like a glitter twinkle to it. So if you guys want to buy this sand, they sell it at Michael's. I never bought it before. But like I said, I was with my husband, Michael, and he loves Michael's. When he seen this sand, he said, oh, you should get that. That'd be good sand for the beach you want to make. And you know, men, you listen to them, right? I know I do. Listen to my honey. So that looks like a beautiful sand, guys. What do you think? I say it looks gorgeous. So here we go. We're again mixing colors. Like I said, you're gonna keep stirring colors in and make sure they stir completely. Because the first part of the sand, when I threw it down, it wasn't really stirred completely like it should have been. You see, look at this white. How nice is that white? That's a Blick's acrylic white because I don't have any epoxy white for now. I've been waiting for one to come in the mail, but I'm very impatient. When it takes too long, I just move on. So, and here goes some blue, you know, with a little alcohol, and reuse this stick. This is a powder form, so you have to make sure you hold it far from your nose. You do not want to inhale this, especially if you have lung issues. It could be potentially harm to your lungs. Maybe not now, but later on. You don't want to find out later on that it was that caused your lung problems. So, and I still got a little bit of resin in here. I'll leave it in there. Let's see what happens. And here we go with the blue. I'll put all the blue first. That's the first color I want to use for the top of the beach. Yeah, that'll be a nice kind of dark beach, not so light. Usually people do a lot of light beaches. My very first pour was a beach and everybody loved it. It was a black, kind of like a black-blue background with waves of the color teal. And it turned out really good. It turned out to be a big number because everyone liked that one the most of all my pours. It's gotten like 6,000 views. So I really can't complain about that one. That was a good one. And I know some people want you to do the same thing over and over again. And yeah, I'm not one that likes the same thing over and over again. I like to change things around. Yeah. Now I'm going to put the green here, like in the middle kind of green. Let's see how it transpires here. See how it goes with the blue. Green and blue together. We can mix them together actually. So I'm gonna do that because my gloves do have blue in it. And if it goes into the beach, it's okay too. Yeah. This is such a pretty green. I love it. It's like a silky green. Like I say, you could get it in Amazon. They have it. It's sea glass. Sea glass or seagrass? I gotta read it. I'll write it in the description. because I always write everything I use in my description in case anybody wants to copy and use the same. You know, it doesn't bother me at all. That's what we're here for, to be like a family. Make some nice waves here. Hopefully they stay nicely, because remember, this is acrylic paint. It's not any of the paint that I would usually use, which is the I like to use epoxy paste, but I don't have my angel white or my titanium white that I get from my ladies, so I have to do with what I have. Done, all finished. Beautiful color. Let's hit it with a torch again. Yeah. With these silicone molds, you don't want to hit them with too much heat, because you will destroy them. They will get stuck to your resin pourer, and it'll be the last time you use it. So don't, be smart. Don't do that. Don't overheat. Don't overheat it. Just very, very low heat, and try not to touch it at all, because if you touch the gun to your mold with the heat so high like that, it would definitely destroy you. You won't have any more molds to play with. So very, very light torch, and I mean from high up. Torch it from high up, so you're not really hitting it so hard. So now I'm gonna clean my mess, but first I want to hit this up a little bit with this, because this I didn't do much. I didn't do much. That was so funny. Oh my god, I'm hilarious. But, anyway, I see a little bubbles here. I gotta burst them. I can't just keep going and letting it happen. It's not me. My gun is already running out of gas. Yeah, I can feel it. The gas is low. Very low. My gas is low. I gotta go put refill time. Yeah, very much refill time. Other than that, it looks good. It's okay. I'm not gonna fight about this. It looks good to me. That's all that matters. That blue-green is so pretty. The blue and the sea green. I like the sea green. Such a pretty sea green, actually. Alright guys, let me give you a close-up so you can see how it turned out. Yeah. It's so hot hot down here. It's very musty. You're gonna varnish something now?
Yeah, this.
What's heavy? What are you carrying? You gotta be careful, remember. There you go, nice. Beautiful. Resin Beach Pourer. A bunch of tiny cells, because like I said, I don't have the white that I usually use. I usually use the Angel White. And then beautiful is that. Nice reservoir. And already done. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's beautiful. I love it. It's beautiful. One glitter coaster. Yep. Yeah, I call it a glitter coaster because the glitter is everywhere. But I love it. It turned out beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, gorgeous. I love it. And it's nice and dry. Love ya. Bye.